Hey guys, welcome back to the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is TJ, your gamer girl, signing on. So I'm a dumb. I forgot about the book this kid gave me. I had to look it up, yeah, but thankfully it was spoiler free, so I didn't spoil anything for myself except what I'm supposed to present at this point. We finished up the investigation, started up the trial, and just... how did I forget about this? Objection! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Bazam! I got 'em all. Never missed one. Perfect collection. Oh. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures as a Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way! Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Wait, what? Yes! I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from... No, he didn't! Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? None of them are what I thought it was. He erased them by mistake. Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Oh, poor kid. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? No, Hammer was the victim, wasn't it? Wasn't Hammer the victim? We found his body. But where was the blood? There was no victim! No, it didn't go down. There was no victim in this case! What? Has the defense taken leave of its senses? Of course, Jack Hammer died. But the Steel Samurai fell too. It was a draw. Sorry, I was too shocked to say anything for a bit there. Listen, Wright. Only one person died in this incident, and that is Jack Hammer. Yet now you claim there was no victim. Are you insane? Uh-oh, he's pulling out all the stops now. I'm sorry. It was I who was wrong. Okay, right. First you're right, now you're wrong. Which? Oh my god, what? Don't trick me like that. Quite simply, the victim was Jack Hammer. I mean, yeah! Mr. Wright, we all know that. Right. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your last statement. I'm sorry, it was I who was wrong. What the hell? So was that... Wait. Then that accident I made was correct? If you understand what happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. What? Order, order, order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack... What?! What? Wait, what? Wait, what? 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 That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbay said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But since Powers is Powers a taller man than Hammer? Because then that would definitely explain the Hakama. This whole time I thought it was the assistant. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Here, this is it. He was looking at Studio 2? Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to... It's going towards Studio 2! What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Studio 2. Right? Your Honor, look at this! I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Studio 2! Yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible! What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 at that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Studio 2! Here, at Studio 2! I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Trailer's there. Path was blocked. No filming is done there. No filming is done there! Studio 2 is no longer being used for filming. I see. And this is significant. Why? Good question. I really should think these things through more. Okay. Stabbing your way, Your Honor. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just guessing at this point. The trailer is there. Yeah, the trailer's there, where everyone was! As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding with to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Dee Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember, That's why there was no blood! He wasn't in the magistrate costume, 1. And 2, he was moved to Studio 1! Holy shit! Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order! Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Olbach saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. The sleeping pills! I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. Test Powers' blood. Test Powers' blood! An idea? Continue. Run a test of Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. This much time after the day of the murder? Even if there were traces, it still proves nothing. No, yeah, he is right. Then my initial thing was correct. Fingerprint the bottle. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. I'm not entirely familiar with how blood tests work, so... The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Ooh, final countdown time, huh? Very well, court is adjourned. Hoop, boy. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Oh boy, this is a long one. Final investigation. We gotta find something. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? But that's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. And they had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Let's go! The old Wittenbach sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. Says she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. And can I ask you about Salmonella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. That's whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Masochism is a thing. That doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay, if you say so. I'm just gonna go look around. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming, just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Mm-hmm. I wonder if there are any other clues lying around. Yeah! No touching! Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack! I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts as the sleeping pill, see? If there's traces, it will change color. Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gunstu, what are you waiting for? No, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Bingo bongo. We got a clue. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing, anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? I say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was not other than the victim. So I was right. Bingo! Even more. Thank you, Mr. Gumshoe. You have been quite helpful. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah! The costume is missing. Unless there's nothing here. Alright, let's move towards the studios. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. Well, let's go find out. Hello, Miss Vasquez. Hey, Nick! It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? Hi! Hey, H-E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh! Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick! She's really ticking me off! Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai! I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fake blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila? If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Okay. She really doesn't want to talk. Maybe Diva's right. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Oh, I can examine. I never examined in here. Designing a set, Steel Samurai show, figures out how much the set costs. Probably a lot. Old movie poster, seen samurai, jackhammer. What the hell do samurai seen about chopping off heads? Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sees his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished scener, you know. Scening samurai stars. So what's next? Ninja ballet? Don't tell him, but Japan came up with Naruto the musical. Samurai Summer, Jackhammer. This poster's quite old. Wow! It's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. Typical summer romance. Was a samurai on a horse? Old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Those documents could be something. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Anything? There's nothing in here. Okay. Let me try. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you, look. Why are you showing that to me, Nick? I gotta show this to someone. Oh my god. This woman. This woman. Miss Oldback, what do you think of this? Think! I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, Faye. Okay. I'm gonna end the episode here. In the next episode, we'll get somewhere in this investigation. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.